One. Hi, everyone.
Hi everyone, welcome to Dyson Dynamics. Thank you for bearing with us through this holiday season. We are so happy to bring you Dyson Dynamics Descent into Avernus.
So true, fam. Welcome back, everybody. Last we left our heroes on the plain of Avernus. They were inside the Tower of with the Archmage Mordenkainen, having returned from the past, recovering a piece of Mordenkainen's order. And what we walked back in on, aside from interpersonal relationship drama, was the fact that the Tower of had received a message from Zariel, inviting the party to a gathering aboard the um, aboard Zariel's war machine or warship. And in that message, the to ensure everyone's prompt arrival, the guests were alerted that the strange warping and time dilation on the plane would be cut off for a few days to facilitate everyone's prompt arrival. And that is where we will pick back up at the Tower of with the specter of this invitation looming over the party.
Okay, so obviously I've got the whole clothing situation figured out. I even got Lady the Brambles in on a little outfit from me, which, ooh, what that is going to do for name recognition, style recognition, unspeakable. Um, so we just have to get there. And if we get there a little early, that's fine, right? Like I mean, it's never it is kind of bad form to show. I always love showing up late. I tell people it's for
I
fashion, but I never that's not
15 minutes I would say is the limit on showing up early or late.
right, but like we can show up and then just like hang out in the area.
Yeah. Honestly, I never really arrive to a party like more than like a half hour after it's supposed to start.
I mean, it is your mum, so it's really up to you at that point. Do you think that she'd be fine with us showing up early and then faffing about for a little bit?
Well, if it was my kids and I was the mom in question, I would say, why were they even out of my house? However, I did turn out like this. So evidently, Zariel as a mom has not been very present in my life. So I am hazarding to guess that she would be okay with us showing up early, but I don't think she'll kill us if we do. And if she's like, come back later, then we just leave and come back later.
Yeah, that works. All in favor?
Sounds good
I
to
mean,
me.
if sure, that's fine. I always figure it's always I, oh goodness gracious, I've lost my brain already today. Yeah, no. Whenever my mom would throw a party at our house, like I don't think like anyone important arrived like more than like an hour late, which honestly kind of worked out in mom's favor because like the catering always like took a second to set up, even though it was like supposed to arrive on time and like be ready, but never actually is. So it's nice to have the buffer.
I think Jeremina flashes a look over at Siobhan, but she doesn't have pupils. So she looks over. She like looks over at Siobhan, realizes Siobhan can't tell, and then will like physically turn her body to Siobhan and make like a gagging motion. Um, fucking catering.
Oh god, as someone who's now been to a catered office out of work party, that is the reaction that one has.
Fucking catering.
It's like, catering? Wow, gas is expensive, huh? Catered.
Me at
Anyways.
my own wedding. It's like these fucking bourgeois. Anyways, Termina will say. Okay, well, sounds like we're all in favor.
Yeah.
All right.
Where is this being held? How long do we have?
Yeah, like that's what I was about to ask. Actually, like, how far away is this from here?
Okay, well, we know it's at it's
Airship.
Moore's. Yeah, it's her airship, and then it's like a Moore. It's a Stygian nonsense, and then I think we got like a weekenish in a little bit. No, we got time, plenty of time.
Yeah, to get there. I forget what we're like on rations. Let me find my bag. Do we have enough supplies to get us there and back?
Are you
Well,
asking
if
me?
we need food or water, I'm still willing to make it, but it will be a little more gruely than usual.
Yeah. Yeah. I am the one in charge of that. Where did I put my fucking bag? God damn it. So prepared. But Marty will rustle through her her bag of holding to find her inventory logs.
Alrighty. So, as far as attendance to this event, there was a question on whether or not you all would be bringing Lulu with you.
Yes.
What is the plan there?
Jermina's in 100% full favor.
Okay.
Of bringing Lulu.
Yes. I think I'm going to make Jermina's stance one more time. What do we have to fucking lose if Lulu shows up? But Lulu?
Yeah,
If
we have
Zariel goes
Lulu
out
to
Lulu,
lose.
then Zariel's dying. I don't care if Zariel sends all of those warlords after Lulu. One, the warlords have all probably seen, noticed, felt Lulu. I mean, I feel where Lulu is all the time. If Zariel goes after Lulu, I mean, why would Zariel go after Lulu?
I mean, the only thing we have to lose if we bring Lulu along is Lulu. Are we willing to risk Lulu?
I risk Lulu every day. Having her around us, there's nowhere safe for Lulu to be.
Well, if we lose, the reason that there's a concern about losing Lulu is mostly because she may have lost her memory, but she does still know where the sword is.
Right. And we kind of also want to know where the sword is, and it gives us advantage over Zariel. And maybe seeing Zariel will knock a little something something into Lulu, and then Lulu can go all, like, oh, I know where the sword is.
Will we lose advantage over Zariel if Zariel knows that we have Lulu?
Well, I don't think so, right? Because then Zariel still has to get Lulu, and then Zariel's got to bargain with us. Even if that bargain
She has to bargain
is
with us.
right. I bargained with her twice now.
True, but we're going to be in her house, which I think Zari wouldn't even have to like bargain with us. She could just be like, "Hey, that's mine now."
Well, I don't
'Cause
think that makes for good fun.
it does not
And
make for
she's
good
got
fun.
and she's got all her little guys around her. I mean, she's got to play into politics. She's got to play the game a little bit.
That is actually a really good point.
You know, that's what these little devil demon guys like is the game.
Would that put us in danger afterwards once the atmosphere of decorum has ended?
Everything will, just by being there. I'm 100% confident this whole dinner is going to paint the biggest little target on us. Especially now that I have started doing branding for us. I am so sorry about the flag.
No, it's okay. I love the flag, honestly. Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's a good point. Maybe it wouldn't actually be that bad to bring Lulu along then, just to like see who reacts to what. It would at least let us know, like, if people recognize Lulu, who's the people that we have to look out for.
Right. And then also moral support from me.
We can get him. We can get her a little therapy polyfont jacket and everything.
That is so
We can
cute.
we make her a little holly font jacket that says nervous on the side.
That's Jeremiah's vest. That's Jeremiah's vest.
No, Jeremiah's vest is will bite.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I take back everything. Marty will toss her bag to the side and say, "I don't know where the fuck my bag is. I don't know where the fuck my inventory log is. I will find it before we leave." AKA beg the DM to help.
Hey, were we supposed to be keeping an inventory log this whole time? Siobhan, have we had that this whole time?
Well, yeah, we have had one this whole time. I
Yeah,
don't have it.
I
it
see.
it
Originally,
was in my bag.
Silkez and Marty were working together on the inventory list,
Yeah,
but
oh,
now
I had my bag somewhere. I walked in with my bag because that's where my wallet was, and now my bag is poofed, and that's where my tablet is. That has my good information on.
That's okay. We'll
wouldn't
just
it be
try.
funny if it's on
We'll
the way to get Grandma's laundry currently?
we'll just
You know,
track it. We'll just track anything from this session separately, and we can update it after. It's not a
I
problem.
love you, Jason.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being the
Thank you,
best
Jason.
DM ever.
No problem.
Surely we will not pay in blood for this.
Only a little bit of blood.
Only a little bit. But yeah, no, I've been keeping an inventory log. I mean, otherwise, God, it'd be
A nightmare.
terrible. Nightmare. It's like it's bright blue, too.
Didn't you like forget food at one point?
I did not forget food. I
What
knew
about
we were
water?
forgetting food. I'm going to plead the fifth about the water. I was under the impression that people were going to be helping out with the inventory log. Aside from Silkes. I
think
did
we
clean those
have-
barrels myself, so I'm forgiven.
I do think we have like a barrel of water, and then altogether we had like 8 or 10 rations left.
No, we had more than that at this point because we fought got some from when we fought Ragged Draga, which is why we attacked Ragged Draga.
We were like, we need to eat.
We fought Ragadraga, but then we went back in time.
Yeah, so we didn't use any of the rations. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought those were the rations we took with us. Because I don't. Okay.
Anyways. Point being, it is almost time to be fashion again. Jason giving us another event to dress up at.
Of course.
There you are, you fucker.
Fucker found.
Bitch sighted. Also, look at my new bag. It's so nice.
Ooh, yes.
Alright, let's get this fucker open. Marty says, wait, hold it. I think it's downstairs. And she will run down into the belly of the war machine to grab it off of her
Okay.
bag.
I assume that you all are getting ready to depart, correct?
Yes.
Okay. The Lady of the Brambles will board the warp machine as she's going to be traveling with you.
Man, we got cramped space. Space is at a premium.
Lady of the Brambles,
Yes, dear?
we don't have a lot of space left. I would, hate to impose, so why don't you take my room?
Okay.
Oh. Thank you.
Of course. I gotta go tell Marty the bad news.
Marty will return and bump into Jeremina and will say, oh, hey, we have 53 rations and 66 gallons of water. We lose 5 rations a day and lose 9 gallons of water a day.
How many
Oh,
gallons of water? 69?
66.
Oh, damn it.
Ha, nice.
We lose 9
I
gallons
have
a day,
to make
though.
3 more gallons of water.
Yeah, we have to get 3 more gallons. Jason, can we have 3 more gallons of water because you love us?
You guys are about to consume water, so no.
Not even for a moment.
Not
Not
even
even for a meme.
alas.
Oh, anyways. Martha Rose Turnig as what?
What?
You know that thing you told me about that we could possibly do?
Yeah?
Well, that's about to be the next few weeks of your life. So I hope your cot's big enough for me.
Oh, I have a hammock, but I
Oh,
can see about extending it.
okay. Well, see to it, cause yeah,
You gave Lady of the Rambles your room?
yeah.
Makes sense. I was honestly expecting you to be like, and we were roomies like you did with Archon. Hi,
I
Eloise.
was thinking about rooming with her, but then the last time I roomed with somebody, I think I unleashed hell.
Yeah, that was creepy.
So I
Okay.
mean, she
I
does have to
will.
sleep with a bunch of pictures of Helgrid looking at her, but like, whatever.
Does Marty remember there being pictures of Helgrid in her room before our trip?
Yeah, I described
Okay.
them. Not
Okay,
that
neat.
anybody caught on because you guys hate me.
Marty, you think like were there pictures? Oh shit, there were. Okay, yeah. Neat. Okay, I'll make sure the hammock's big enough. I just tend to stay up late though. Is that okay?
I don't go to sleep. So.
Okay, cool, perfect. Uh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to ask if you guys are ready to set off.
That's pretty much what I was going to ask. So,
Okay. Wonderful. I need somebody to roll me a D100.
I'm on it, Chief. Alright, let's go. Alright. That's 98.
ooh, interesting.
Damn. Okay. So, um, you all set off on the war machine, waving goodbye to Chukka and Clonk on the outside of the Tower of Erm, and several of Mordenkainen's dull-minded associates that you encountered as he was going through his troubles with the Lady of the Brambles. Um, as you set off, your travel is um, much similar to how you have experienced it previously. However, around midday, your first day of travel, there is a change. You feel as though the war machine is moving both faster and slower. The sort of ethereal, otherworldly nature of the plane of Avernus kind of comes to a halt, and you are faced with what is essentially a Martian landscape that is so much more real than how it has felt previously. It is kind of strange, where everything still looks terribly hellish, but now you can like see for longer. There are more distinct features in the distance. You can see sort of hills and bumps, the plains of fire very clearly in plain of day view. It is weird.
Like sort of coming out of a dissociative period.
I was gonna say we're all not dissociating anymore.
Yeah, pretty much, essentially, yeah.
This is uh, are we're all seeing this?
Yeah, yeah. That's is it. Is
Anyone
this what
else?
Avernus looks like always?
Anyone else feel weird? I feel. Am I the only person here who's done like hard drugs? Y'all ever
Yeah.
taken a shit ton of downers?
No.
Only once it sucked.
Mm-mm.
Pussy. Um. But I feel like I just took a bunch of downers with like a shit ton of vodka. This sucks. I
You
can
can see
feel the
like all
hangover
the way
coming in.
across the plane. No
Feels like
smoke, no weird brightness with fire.
it. It went from Mad Max Fury Road to the Outback.
Um, and it is at about this time that the radio tower near the helm of the war machine jumps to life. And in lieu of hearing one of the few broadcasts that come across it, all you hear is just this sort of hellish static with it interspersed with like a permanent unable to be winded scream. So it's just sort of like
Wails of the damned.
yeah, like grainy static with just howling screams. And eventually it'll cut out. It seems like whatever has caused this change in the environment around you is also affecting the way the broadcast schedule, for lack of a
How
better term.
how does anybody here know how transport to the abyss works?
No.
You
I
you
didn't.
just go down a well and then you're there.
Okay. Then there's no like weird areas where, the planes kind of wibble wobble together.
But what isn't there? Isn't that like the whole point? Isn't that wait shit? Have I? Isn't that how the circles work?
If that's the case, then we might be in an area that's one of those wibbly wobbly places. Or it's just madly possessed.
I don't get it. Why would... I don't get it. Oh my god. Wait, how do the circles work?
Looking out the window, is there anything of note out there?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
All right. That's going to be a 19.
So looking out at the plains of Avernus, now sort of with the the wibbly wobbliness of the plain sort of gone, you see a sort of vast, flat landscape ahead of you, and sort of off in the distance, you can see the banks of the river Styx, the sort of ethereal, ghostly mist clinging to the top of it. Um, there are the plains of fire, which you traverse across on your first trip to the Citadel, off to the sort of right side of the War Machine, and then further in the distance, you can see sort of some hills with what look like kind of like craggly dead trees pocking the top of it. So nothing really stands out as specific to this location, but yeah, it's hell.
I think we just went through a wibbly wobbly spot. What is that another name for it? A laminated space?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Now that sounds right to me.
Yeah.
But that was weird.
That felt terrible.
That was... So we're out of that area officially.
Nope, it is still ongoing.
Oh, we're still in it.
Oh, why did you get my hopes up?
I'm sorry. I thought we had just
God,
passed through. I'm
Siobhan,
sorry. I thought we
what
passed
is
through
the
it.
fucking problem? I looked outside and then I saw rock formations that were distinct and identifiable on a map.
Don't. Okay.
Rhea, shut up. Shut up. Rhea,
Yes.
what do you think, Rhea?
Um, it's odd.
Wow. Poetic.
I,
A
I,
woman of many words.
I don't know what else to say aside from the fact that it's odd. I'm. You could
I'll give Rhea this. Nobody said odd yet.
you could ask the Lady of the Brambles. She'd probably know better than me.
Oh my god, we're stupid as hell. Lady of the Brambles is on the boat. Okay. Do you want to go ask her? Who wants to go ask her? She accidentally slept on my...
Jaco, why don't Nuko ask her?
Yeah,
But I'm entertaining
dab her
myself
up.
watching the crazy shit.
no, go
Well,
dab
you
her
can
up.
be part
Come
of
on.
the crazy shit now. Go ask
Yeah.
her what's going on.
Yeah, go to hit her with some of that land deer
Riz.
riz. Yeah.
I'm definitely not like my uncle. And he walks away.
Okay. Are you gonna go try to? Are you gonna go try to find the Lady of the Brambles?
Sure.
Okay. Going downstairs into the vessel, presumably navigating to Jeremina's room, which the lady had been given access to.
He'll knock on the door.
There is no response.
He'll wait like a minute. Knock on the door again.
No response.
No, I tried. And he'll walk away and go back up to them.
Oh my god. I'm gonna strangle this boy.
Well,
She said nothing. She didn't answer the door.
why?
Hmm.
Okay.
I tried multiple times. She
Alright, come on,
just didn't
follow me.
answer. Why am I following you? I just tried.
Okay, well, second times. Come on,
Sure.
follow me.
Maybe it's a female's touch, and he'll just follow behind her.
Ooh.
That's not a bad thing. That's literally saying she wasn't gonna open the door for
No.
me.
It was the use of Jaco cannot be a female user. He cannot be a female user.
He'll follow him.
Jermina will go to her bedroom and she'll just open the door.
There is
Yeah.
another door right behind the door that you've opened.
Of course.
See, this is why I would never have found out, because I wasn't going to do that.
So you'll open a weird as fuck book, but you won't open a door?
Well, the weird as fuck book told me I knew what could possibly be in there. I didn't know it was behind that I didn't want to walk in on her changing or something. It's common courtesy.
I was kind of raised in a barn, almost literally. She'll try and open the second door.
It is locked.
She'll start banging on it.
Okay. About 30 to 45 seconds will pass, and it will swing inwards, and she will peek around the door frame. She is in her human form and is dressed up in a very elaborate, fluffy robe. And if you look past her, it so the interior of this sort of space, you're looking through this door past her. You do not see your room, but instead you see what looks to be like a dark grove, and there are some sort of low amber lights in an opening just past where you can see.
You look good today. Jaco has something to tell you. He has a
Yes.
crush on you. And she leaves.
Thank you.
I think she's just suppressing her own feelings. So there's a situation going on where there's weird colors in things, and I think we hit a portal or something. Do you know what this is, by chance?
Give me one moment, and
Appreciate it.
she'll shut the door,
Mhm.
and then there'll be like 3 or 4 seconds elapsing, and she'll reopen the door, and now she's sort of like fully in a like mage type costume with like weird like totems and things like hanging off of the frogs and stuff like that. It's like it's pretty nice, but it's also then made up with kind of some weird elements, like chicken's feet, typical hag stuff.
Yeah.
And she will follow you upstairs. At which point, upon sort of the seeing the effects ongoing around you, she will take out a book and will sort of just like run. She'll pick her hand up, and you see sort of her hand shift into her sort of more fey, more hag, more crone, long gnarled, and will just sort of run her hand down the book, and you sort of see a magical glow emanate from the pages, and she will just like close her eyes as her hand changes back, and she'll say, this this plane's master has made some changes to the way things work here.
You're telling me it's like this all the time forever now?
Until it is changed back. Yes.
Who's the plane's master?
Would well, in this particular instance, it would be Asmodeus. Would be the lord of all of the hells, though Asmodeus does have dukes and duchesses under him that he may have allotted some of that power to.
Asmodeus. Asmodeus, Asmodeus. Anyway.
Asmodeus, Asmodeus, Asmodeus.
Okay, well that's good to know that it's just gonna be like this from here on out. That's real heartening. But,
Well,
delightful.
it should be easier to navigate. It seems less likely to throw you off the course that
Well,
you've
it
been set on.
feels like well, it's easier to find each other, which isn't great.
Yes, I can't imagine the preparations that likely went into this change. It's quite concerning when you really think of the purpose Avernus serves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like I gotta feel like this forever now.
Oh, I'm
It
sure.
seems like it was only for the traveling to the feast, I think, is what they said. Dinner. Right?
Well, we don't know that. It could be just for getting to the dinner, or it could just be this way all the time forever.
Hmm. Guess we'll find out.
All right. With that, as you progress forward, there, the Lady of the Brambles prediction comes true in a sense. You cover ground far faster than um, far faster than you did before this change occurred. Probably double the speed. And this is observable by how quickly you get to the bank of the Styx. It takes about 6 hours additional travel versus what you would have assumed would have taken probably twice that. And as you approach the Styx, you see a few things. The first is that the bank of the Styx is jam packed with a crowd of undead.
Hmm.
And it is in the hundreds of zombies. In addition to some other sort of larger figures in that sort of crowd that you would need to get a little closer to discern their true nature. And then on the Styx itself is a ship, a kind of almost like a barge that is sailing in the waters of the Styx, which you know to be quite dangerous. And on the deck of this barge, there are um, robed individuals who are utilizing um, these cannons essentially to regurgitate the waters of the Styx back at these undead and sort of pressing them back. You notice on the flag there's a large flag being flown off the rear of the barge, and it is just a unsettling amalgamation of eyes. So, like various different types of pupils, like slit pupils, all of this stuff just sort of like patchworked along this banner.
Hot.
How many days has it been?
6
Uh,
hours.
it has been 6 hours.
6 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Like
guys are
we've been
moving
hoofing it.
fast.
Yeah, we're
Um,
hoofing it.
they're cruising along. Jermina's like fucking off. She's sunbathing. She's like out in her skeevies, flying around. And then like they hit the river Styx, and Jermina's like, "We got time." And then they see the flag, and she's like, "I don't have a single outfit finished." Oh shit. Um. Oh my god. Okay. I'll be right back. And I mean, disappears downstairs. And I do think everyone can hear her like screaming.
It's like from behind the metal door, just
um and then she'll like resurface. She's grabbing Lulu. She's grabbing her
Sneak.
little weird jackal guy.
Hey,
like by the
Sneak.
scruff of his neck. Sleep.
Yeah, yeah, just picking him up so he's like this. Um I think he's got like a handle on his shirt, like a vest.
With a little thing on the
Like,
back.
So
like the
yeah,
thing they have on like life jackets for
yeah.
dogs.
And then she'll say, "Okay, well, let's take our time. What about we put this baby in slow motion and we let me uh get to work, cause yeah, okay, okay."
Yeah. Okay.
And then if we do approach the ship by the end of the day, I will need everybody to get back here so I can whip them up something nice, because I did forget to plan us luncheon outfits. Like we can't just show up like this in our arrival outfits. We need them to know that we look good all the time. So I'm gonna go disappear.
All right.
All right. See ya. See ya. See ya. See ya.
Who is still on the deck of the ship observing this?
I say Siobhan would be.
Okay. Siobhan, eventually, I'm assuming that you slowed the ship down as all of this was happening, the war machine down as all of
Yeah.
this was happening.
Marty's up there too, by the way.
Okay. Then everyone who is on the deck, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Another one.
Another one. That's
That's a 20.
17 on the die.
Dirty 20.
17 on the die. I will grab you the numbers
18.
in a second.
Okay.
19.
All right, so you're all able to see that a small so from the vessel that is sort of pushing back these undead, a sort of small shape about the size of like a basketball or like a volleyball um, come rise up from the deck of the barge and will begin coming towards you. And as it gets closer and closer, it becomes very clear that this is not actually a sporting ball of any kind, but a circular creature with a single eye and two stalks, or sorry, four stalks coming off the top of its head, and it will sort of approach approach the war machine. Does not appear as though it has hostile intent, from what you can see.
I think this is inspection.
Makes sense.
So the banner that is being shown on the barge has a bunch of eyes.
Yep.
And then we're being approached by a huge ass eye.
It's not really huge. It's well, I guess it's huge compared to the eyes in your head, but it is. But it
I don't
like
know. If
about
I saw a volleyball-sized eye floating at me with 4 stalks that also have smaller eyes on the ends of them, I would.
I would consider that a pretty large eye.
fair enough. As it approaches the war machine, is there anything else you guys want to do, or do you want to let it continue to approach?
Well, what are we gonna do? It'll see us coming.
Fair, fair.
Marty will wave at it. It's like,
Devon will give
hi,
a curt nod.
It'll
we
like
see you.
it'll like wiggle its body back and forth, kind of in acknowledgement as it continues to approach.
You see me, I see you.
Yeah, and with that, it will eventually come down and will. It becomes very clear now that it has a large central eye, a sort of grinning, wide mouth, 4 little stalks with eyeballs on top of it, and it will sort of come down to float right along the deck level of your war machine,
Oh
and
my god, what a way to describe a beholder. Anyways, continue.
it's not a beholder; it's an observer. It's the
I'm,
smaller version of a beholder.
to be clear, I'm specifically imagining it with a little ooh mouth. You have no say in this.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because it actually it is not really horrifying in the way that like well, it's horrifying in the way that it's clearly an aberration, but it's not like grizzled or gnarled like big beholders. It actually kind of is a little
Little
cute,
guy.
I guess. Yeah, he's a little guy. And he'll say, the eye merchant of Maladomani requests your assistance.
Um,
The eye merchant?
The eye merchant.
what do you request assistance with?
Let me pull this up.
Kind of character sounds like my kind of merchant.
um, the great eye merchant Vanessa is seeking a treasure.
Seeking.
Seeking a treasure, and that treasure is inside of there. And it will sort of motion over, but we lack the necessary weapons to take it. And it's like pointing over at the zombie horde that's being like hosed down with the waters of the river Styx.
The Styx itself or the barge?
So the barge has these kind of cannons on the side, and there's like a hose running down into the Styx, and
Okay.
it's like spraying water, kind of like you think like a fire
Okay.
engine.
So the uh the Meowserver, he is saying, "We're just came from the barge. We need your help with the barge."
No,
Or
the
zombies.
the zombies, yeah.
Okay. Okay. What is this treasure?
And I.
Oh, makes sense.
Should have known. Should have.
Oh.
Actually.
Oh.
What kind of eye, if you don't mind our asking?
A rare eye.
Uh-huh. I wonder what eye it could be. What eyes do we know of that are very famous for zombies?
Is it at the bottom of the sticks?
No, it's in that one. And it sort of points down to with one of its eye stalks will point down to the zombie horde. Just as like one of the sprayers will like stop to get it to get its feed, and you see a far less woo woo
Zombie.
larger, much larger version of the observer relaying
Oh
this
no.
message. A festering, moldering um, beholder corpse.
Oh, okay. Not what I thought it was going to be.
A zombie beholder.
Hey, can you help us kill? Hey, can you guys help us with this small
It's like an
thing?
itty bitty problem.
Little itty bitty thing. Um, what would we be receiving for helping the eye merchant? I'm assuming eyes.
Well, the eye merchant takes many forms of payment and would be very happy to provide you with whatever payment you required.
Soul coins?
He can pay in soul coins.
Marty will look to Shaban. You do need soul
You
coins.
do need soul coins. We'll do it.
What? Maybe we should ask Jeremina too.
Oh wait, that's true. Jacob!
Jeremina, I'll go grab her. Jeremina. Marty will go grab
I was
Jeremina.
wondering if you
Please
two were
hold.
gonna
I'm willing to
turn
do
behind
it,
and see me.
she's willing to do it. We have to ask the other members among us if they're willing to do it.
Okay, Lulu. So currently, right
Oh,
now, I have
okay.
20,000 little chainmail rings that I
Knock, knock,
just
knock,
have
knock,
to.
knock, knock,
Wait,
knock, 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 knock.
what? What the fuck do you want?
I don't know why I'm knocking. This room doesn't
It's
have
your
doors.
room.
Yeah, I know. It occurred to me. Hey, so there is a tiny beholder thingy here talking to us.
Oh,
It is offering soul coins in favor of us killing a zombie beholder for it.
it's got money.
Yep.
Where is it keeping it?
It works for an eye merchant. I'm guessing he sells glasses.
Wait, what are we doing for it?
We're killing a zombie beholder.
Just one zombie beholder, or does it have like little guys? Is
It
it
does
what
appear to
is?
have little guys.
Oh my god. So we're killing a zombie beholder and some other little guys.
Yes, but they're also zombies.
Okay, I do you see a cleric with oh, Siobhan.
Yeah.
Wait, can Siobhan even Siobhan,
Ah, Jesus Christ, yes.
are you even like a good cleric?
Um,
I feel like you hit things more than like most clerics I've never met.
well, my job description was 90% hitting things, but yeah, I can heal and do the go the fuck away thing that other clerics do if I need to, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
The
go the
go
fuck
the
away
Wait,
the
fuck
how
zombie
long
horde.
how
away
long have you been a
things.
cleric? Did you get a calling? Like what's that situation? Can you talk?
Um,
Wait, who's your guy?
my guy's Helm.
Oh, that's right. That's right, because I don't like him. That's
Yeah,
right.
but what was your question?
Oh, but you can do the like get out of my
Yeah,
house.
I can go. I can do the go away, please, or like fuck off.
Right. Kill
Yeah,
yourselves.
yeah.
Um,
Mm.
I
okay.
don't think it would work on the zombie beholder, but the other little ones probably would work well enough.
Okay, so Collins is pretty good. Is this what is that? I am
It's an
so sorry.
observer.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. What is your name? Fuck, you were nasty to look at. I am so sorry. God, why do you have so many eyes? I am so sorry.
You muted,
I mean,
Jason.
he only has one more eye than the rest of us.
My name is Harazel, Speaker of the Merchant of Eyes.
Harassal. That's
Harazel.
that's actually kind of a good. You seem like such a nice young thing. Orb.
Thanks.
What what are you?
Well, I am an observer. I'm a smaller, younger beholder.
More handsome? Your eyes look shiny and new. Those are yours, right?
Yes, the Merchant of Eyes. He does not augment his staff, or at least not ones that are in regular communication with customers.
Um,
Cool.
question for you: when
Certainly.
if we were to take this up as a job, we make no promises yet. We're thinking about it. What would, if we get paid in soul coins? What would our payment? What would we
How
be
much soul
paid?
coins would we get?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
much is this beholder dead to you? Is that it?
Worth to you. Holder
Uh,
being dead worth to you. Yeah, there
No,
we go.
that is that thing over there. Can I see the zombie beholder right now from where
Yes.
I am?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
you can.
That nasty bastard.
Uh, it would be worth about 2 soul coins to the eye merchant.
That's about
Just
200% increase on our soul coins that we have already.
we have
Um, no, we can get a better deal. Um, do you do anything else besides soul coins? Wait, is your eye merchant like a warlord or just strictly a merchant? Like, what's his sitch there?
The Merchant of Eyes is a merchant from a deeper level of hell, far lower than Avernus, and was recently uh, up in the Prime Material, attending to some business, and he's now attempting to return to Maladomani, and has noted that this beholder zombie has something that could be of great value to him, and he would like it. But given that this is Zariel's domain, the barge was stripped of most of its weapons, so we need to enlist the help of locals.
Interesting. Circle time. Circle time.
Circle
circling.
time.
Uh, Jermina folds her wings over the party. And she'll say, "Wow, holy shit, so much easier without Olin. I
Yeah,
felt
there's
so bad doing the little circle because then he just kind of crunch, or he would just sat there, and the leather of my wings would like kind of hood over his face. You
Jacob's
would have loved.
standing in the middle of all of you, just so you know. He's
Yeah,
like
he's
just
just there.
yeah. He
Um,
does not even have to duck.
so okay, not a big
So
fan of the soul coins thing. I
yeah,
do
that's
like
not a lot of
soul
soul coin.
coins, but I don't feel comfortable arguing with that thing because it scares me.
We can
Mm.
try to haggle, but
I'm merchant.
I'm merchant.
Creepers, peepers,
I mean,
jeepers.
they're desperate
Jeepers
enough to.
creepers.
They're they are desperate enough to ask after anyone with a war machine sight unseen.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe we could. I mean, it's an eye merchant. Maybe he's seen some things.
Seen some
No, I'm
things.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It
I
wasn't
was going to say
intentional.
no. I was going to say maybe he could help us like know what to look for. That wouldn't be any better.
Um, I feel like maybe a guy like this information. I was also thinking, well, you know what? If they can travel between the planes, what if we were like, you know what? We killed this beholder for you. What if we
There she is.
get a little IOU?
God damn it.
should we ask is it the big eye or one of the stalks, and what would happen if we destroyed the eye?
But the whole thing, Hezrel is like it's the whole creature, eyes and all.
Okay, but if we kill it because it's a zombie right now, do we lose the option to turn it in? Because obviously, I have a dagger. If I stab it in the eye, does that mean the eye is gone and we don't get
Well,
the
that's
soul coins?
true. Do they know which eye it is?
That's what I'm trying to see. Which one is the important one, and can we actually destroy it? Like, Because if someone stabs the wrong eye and we don't know which one it is, then we are harming ourselves for nothing.
Okay, so that's one question. Other one, so are we fine with 2 soul coins? Or do we want to see if we can get like an inside look at certain kinds of information?
We can try for more soul coins. Like, I think we can definitely like start at 5 at the most, but I think we can at least try to get 3
I think 3's good.
because that would double the amount of soul coins we currently have.
I know what to do. I know what to say to get us on the track.
All right, I believe in you,
Alright.
Jeremiah. You got this.
All right.
Wait,
Great.
hold it. Damn, never mind.
It's done.
I thought I had a thing I could do to help you. I do not. Good luck.
Thanks. Harazzle.
Yeah.
So, looking good. 2 soul coins to get that thing dead. And how many soul coins per zombie head, and how much for the recovery of the item the beholder has?
Oh, we're only interested in the eye itself. If you can get it from the beholder and leaving it alive, we'd be more than happy to pay you the soul coins.
Yeah, but we're not doing that for 2 coins. Let's bump up the price.
Uh, Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Hi, Lulu.
Squeak, squeak.
You just look like you like
RKO out of
super
fucking
Suplex
nowhere.
Lulu.
Jesus.
No! Sorry, I'll be quiet now.
Big money, no whammies.
19 on the dot.
Okay.
And then with my persuasion, I think I can't pull up Foundry at the moment, but like it's like a
It's
5 or a 6.
Okay.
true.
Well, it is well within my power to be able to add another soul coin to the offer, so we can do 3 soul coins.
She'll turn to the group.
Siobhan gives a thumbs up.
Question: which eye is it? You said you don't care if we don't kill it, but which eye is it?
It should be a ruby red inset into one of the beholder zombies' eye stalks.
So it's on the top, essentially, as long as it's not flipped. Should be on the top, and it should be one of the stalks, not the main eye itself.
Correct.
Well, at least we could aim for that if we're trying to not kill it as he's offered.
Should you need assistance with removal, we'd be happy to send the eye merchant's surgeon out with you.
He has a surgeon.
Is it another observer?
No, as you can see, I don't have hands, so it would be very
my
difficult for me to
God.
be a surgeon.
So it's like a thing? I'm sorry, a person? What is it? Who is the surgeon?
Ah, his name is Fling.
Don't do that with your lips.
Interesting name.
Would you like me to summon him?
Yeah. We
Yeah,
might need a
yeah.
bit of help getting rid of the eye, so it'd be best to know who we're working with.
Wonderful. And he'll close his eye really hard, and then he'll be right over.
So, is there anything that we should know about Fling before he shows up?
Like, can we not look at him? Make eye contact. I'm sorry.
No, that's quite all right. I guarantee you, I've heard most of these before.
Is it rude to stare?
I'm
It's
sorry.
all I'm capable of, unfortunately.
Are you married?
We don't have a social concept of marriage. At which point, a dimension door will sort of fold open next to the observer, and a figure will step through, medium in size. And as you observe this individual, they are in blood
Okay.
blood-stained like white robes of various blood colors. And as your eyes track up, you see the individual's hands, sort of long fingers, and then when you get up to the face, you see a tentacled mess, black eyes, and a large sort of bulbous head. It is a mind flayer.
I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
Mind flayer mention.
And without its mouth moving, you all hear inside of your heads, "My presence was requested."
You're going to see Jaco step back 2 or 3 steps and be very concerned.
Can I talk out loud, or do I also need to?
He'll lean forward a little.
How many fingers am I holding behind my back?
3.
4. Ooh.
Precisely, which is why you should speak aloud. And you're hearing this. You're hearing this all in your head.
That's really good, actually.
I love this guy. This guy's great. Hey, if you ever want to leave your job, we don't have any rooms and we can't pay you. And it sucks.
He'll say, "No, that is quite all right. I'm gainfully employed by the eye merchant. It's a bit of a symbiotic relationship, given that he needs someone with intricate knowledge of the brain and nervous systems inside of heads to be able to attach his products to his customers." Did you have a question for me?
We just wanted to see what you looked like. I'm going to be so honest. You're the most handsome mind flayer I've ever seen.
Well, I do appreciate that.
Anybody have questions for Fling? Sneep, Rhea, Lulu?
So
Sneep is gone. Fucking gone.
Flynn, where did you receive your medical license?
He will leave a pregnant pause and then say, "The eye merchant needed someone who was good with brains and the nervous systems inside of the head."
So just being a mind flayer was enough.
That in a healthy bit of experimentation.
I'm imagining when he talks and he makes that face, it's just like his tentacles just like scrunch.
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever dealt with a beholder like this before?
I personally modified all of the eye stalks of the eye merchant myself.
Fascinating.
So you're saying that
Um,
a merchant is also a beholder?
Yes.
That's not surprising.
That makes sense. So when it comes to attending to this particular acquisition, do you feel confident in obtaining this while we deal with the rest?
Oh, I can certainly participate, but I will not be walking up to. If I could have simply walked up to it, I would have done it already. We've been here for several hours.
Interesting.
Can I ask a personal question? I'm sorry. Can I ask a personal question?
Uh, sure.
Does it like feel good eating somebody's brains, or is it just like eating for you?
Why is that the important question when
It's
we...
not. It's a personal question.
Okay.
Uh, I mean, it is food, but it's also food that speaks to you, that conveys things about the um, brain's vessel. You can tell he's like struggling to find a polite way to say that he's sucking somebody's brains out.
You know, I
Yeah, when you're
appreciate
like,
his try.
yeah, like when you're sucking
Is it like
somebody's
slurping
brains out.
spaghetti?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Because
That's
it's
a
Or
like
good
like a
all
one.
wrinkly in
pudding.
there, you know. So does it
Is
do?
it
Does
is
it?
it more like
Is
more
this
like
really
spaghetti
the
or is it more
most
like pudding?
important conversation to have when we are supposed to be getting an eye from a zombie beholder?
It's not getting any more undead.
I would rather make the plan than worry about how he eats brains and we have 4 of them in front of him.
When am I ever gonna be able to ask a mind flayer this?
Maybe after we're done.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to talk to him again because then we're gonna be busy. Have some
Wait, can you just
whimsy.
telepathically talk to us if you like so desire?
I mean, he is
That,
doing that right now.
that's what he's been doing this whole time.
Okay, so if he's working at the same time, like taking the eye out, well, afterwards he should be able to talk to us.
Well, but I feel like that is still like, I mean, talking is distracting not because you're moving your body, but because like you got to think about what you're gonna say. And I feel like it's got to be tougher for mind flayers or like telepathics, right? Because like I would just I would get so I think everyone can read my mind and I get so embarrassed by the things that I think that I'm sorry by the way. Um like what if I transmitted the wrong thing? Sorry again. Sorry. Sorry about that one too.
It's,
Sorry.
as we proved earlier, I can't read your mind.
Oh, good.
He has mind flare audio processing issues.
You think he can hear is like what we're saying to him directly. He tries to read someone's mind, and it sounds like word salad.
Yeah.
So, Flynn, how many of these procedures have you performed before?
Uh, putting eyes in or taking eyes out.
Taking eyes out in hostile situations.
Hostile situations.
Well, hostile
Not.
environments. I would consider hell a hostile environment.
Oh, well, then hundreds.
Okay, so you feel confident?
Yes.
Hmm. Hmm. All right. Since we would be dealing with a experienced surgeon, I don't think we would have. And she'll gather everyone up. Wings, Jeremy, wings.
Yeah, okay. Wings, wings. Circle time. What's up?
Okay, because the guy like knows what he's doing. I don't think we actually have like, a reason to be like we need more soul coins. So I think we might just have to stick with 3 if we go with it.
Well,
Yeah.
I already got us up to 3.
Yeah. Well, if like he like didn't know what the fuck he was doing, I'd be like, we don't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what we're doing. We need some hazard pay here.
Right, right. Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, 3 soul coins, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, we also got to meet a mind flayer. Kind
Also
of
got to meet a
cool.
mind player. That is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently a bunch of guys turned into mind flayers once in Luskin, but I didn't notice. Um,
I mean, I feel like you would notice that.
well, I didn't. I mean, it was like on the newspapers and everything, but I was just like pissed as hell people called out of work.
Mhm,
Luskin's crazy as hell.
The Luskin
mhm.
court system must be insane.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, there isn't any court system. It's like alleyways. Like someone gets pissed off, you send your brothers. It does. It. What are we? Okay, are we good? 3 soul coins. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Yes.
We're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Okay.
Actually, before we say anything, what would what do we know about beholders, specifically zombie beholders, going into this?
Lots of eyes. Mind control
Undead.
stuff.
Undead. Oh, great DM.
Yes.
Hear my prayer. What does Marty, with her +7 Arcana and college degree, know about mind flayers?
About mind flayers.
Not mind flayers.
Oh,
Zombie
uh,
beholders.
zombie beholders. Okay, well, you would go ahead and roll a Arcana check.
Can I do that with history?
I know, Miami. Actually, I'm gonna use this dice.
Yeah,
it's
you can
different.
roll. You can
Family
roll history. Sure.
We've only dealt with like one
We dealt
beholder.
with
It
a
wasn't
whole
zombie.
room of beholders. There was like
We did
six of them.
win.
When me and Jason plane shifted the beholder, there was like 6 zombies in there.
I was in that room too. Excuse me.
Well, yeah, but you don't remember. That's why
was
I'm saying it was the one where me and him plane shifted it.
well, it was It was one beholder attached to a thing, and like a bunch of like small guys.
No, those were zombie beholders.
Ow, fucker. No, they weren't. They were just small guys. Anyways, I rolled a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so the thing you would know about beholders is obviously they have very powerful abilities in their eye stalks. It sounds, based on what you were told by the speaker, that this particular beholder zombie has switched out one of their eye stalks for whatever this magical item is. Or this magical eye. You would know that because this creature is dead and therefore undead, that it is not particularly intelligent, wise, or have any ability of speech. But that also doesn't mean that it doesn't have its physical attributes or magically enhanced physical attributes. And yeah, I think that just about covers it.
Okay. So we're basically dealing with like a dumb undead beholder, nothing else special.
Pretty much, with the exception of whatever that magical eye does,
Yeah.
that has thusly been unclear what it does.
Okay. So basically, we are offering to fight a beholder minus some IQ points and an aversion to uh to missionaries.
Oh, I don't want to hear about the word of Helm. God.
So can we handle that actually?
What? A beholder? Zombie beholder?
Yeah, because
Like,
it's just
yeah,
like
we can handle it. Oh my god. Yeah? You get Jaco to do a little haste on me? I'll do it by myself.
I don't think it's the beholder that I'd be worried about you going in there. It's the huge mesh of zombies at the same time.
I could yell at
Bah.
them, go away, and however many go away will go away. I can't guarantee all of them will.
Yeah, and then you just fireball the rest. Easy as peasy.
oh, and we do have all those we
Little
can potentially use some of those scrolls too.
Yeah, and you can shoot stuff. We can have people. We can just get like close on the boat. Can we get close on the boat? Actually, Marty, can we
Can I
get
get
close
those
on the
gauntlets
boat?
as well? Can I please get those gauntlets?
Oh yeah. Oh my
Um,
God. Have you even had enough time? Do you have to attune to them? Like, do you need to get to know the gauntlets? Have you had
I
time to do that?
I haven't seen them since we left the place.
Oh my God. Why have you not? Okay, so get Siobhan her gauntlets, and then Marty, can we get
Yes, I'm listening.
close?
Yeah, I don't see why we couldn't get close. Honestly, that might be best because they are just splashing the river Styx everywhere.
Oh, that's cool.
Israel, can you tell them to stop shooting the zombies while we're out?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, so we won't want to touch the ground because I'm sure it's gonna be muddy.
Fine, perfect. I can, hey, if they pull me down onto the ground, save on space. Um.
Dead silence falls over the ship. Nobody laughs.
Fuck.
In the corner, Siobhan disapproves, Marty disapproves, Jaco thinks it's hilarious.
All right, that one bombed. All right. Cool. I'm gonna go get ready in Marty's room. All right.
Marty, where do you still have the gauntlets in your bag?
Yep. Marty will hand this over.
Alright, let me get the fucking stats on those bad boys again.
Marty will look over the scrolls and find out which ones we can afford to lose. Should we need to. Jacob, you
oh
already...
man, I do have to talk to him. Beans.
Jacob, have you already written down Shadowblade by this point?
I would have, yeah. At this point, is this is the next day, or is this still the same day as we got all those things? The 2 weeks kind of fucked me
It
up.
would definitely be the next day.
Definitely the next. Okay, so he would have written it, and he would have had it down.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay. The Mind Flayer and the Observer, if there's nothing else for you to ask them, they can return back to the Eye Merchant ship to relay the terms of the deal. So they will do that.
Bye, Fling. Bye, Harazel.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
They both
Would.
step through a dimension. God damn it.
If...
Absolutely
Yeah.
would. I'm not gonna say which one.
I mean, how many chances do you have, like, the opportunity? So, like, even given my proclivities, you have to give it a shot once, right?
Right. I mean, come on, Calamari.
You
Yeah.
guys are insane.
Siobhan, you have no spirit.
Yeah.
No spirit at all.
Out of character, she does have that dog in her though.
No!
Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
She does have that dog in her, though.
Sorry, I just want I wanted to go like no missionary in the dark. Rhea was in Barovia, like the water looks so refreshing, and we don't have any swimsuits. It would be crazy if we were like naked together alone in that lake, and then we got out and it was cold.
Yeah. This
Oh
is
my
why I
God.
believe of Rhea. And of Siobhan.
Alright.
Well, if we were girls.
Sorry, my
Anyways.
girl kisser. Anyway, let's fight these fucking beholders.
Me for real.
All right. So you're navigating.
Yeah.
So you guys have got your plan, and you're going to navigate the war machine close to where the action is. The eye merchant's ship is going to stop spraying the waters of the river Styx all over the goddamn place, and then you guys are going to do your thing. That's the plan.
Yep. Actually, now that you say it like that, does it look like this? Like it's like the wire is even doing anything, or is
Um,
it like
it looks like it's stunning them. Like
interesting?
yeah, they're just kind of like hanging out there. Um, Based on what you've been told of the river Styx, it's pretty much making them stupid. Um,
God, like me for real.
well, so you have been warned that the waters of the river Styx can cause memory loss, but given that these creatures are undead, you would probably guess and or measure that what's happening is the waters of the Styx is stunning them because what little motor memory these undead have are being taken away by the waters of the Styx. But also, they are reanimated corpses. So once that water goes away, they will likely spring back to some semblance of unlife.
Mm-hmm. All right, but yeah, not quite as hopeful as it could be given our situation. It's not usual for, based on Marty's recollection, for zombie beholders to just have a bunch of zombies around them, right?
Um,
Or like it's not like a thing that they specifically are able to do.
you would think not.
Interesting. She will note that she'll say to the party, it's kind of odd for like there isn't like a specific power that beholders have that would like give them power over undead. And so you have like already like sort of like an esoteric knowledge and that sort of thing. And since this is like a zombie beholder, I'm guessing like extra so. That's weird because I don't think they would like understand their esoterica anymore. So I'm guessing whatever that I can do is why those zombies are around.
So I just fly in and I sever it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Perfect.
You want me to yell at them?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time. Yeah.
Siobhan goes to the edge of the ship.
Oh, are we beginning?
Like right now?
Oh no, like just let me know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Whew.
I can,
Okay.
however, put a curse on that guy. Hold on, let me quick double check something because I might only be able to do one or the other. Alrighty, let's see. I think, and I am. Bitch, if you don't tell me my level breakdown this moment. I can either yell at them to go away, or I can put a curse on that guy, and she points at the zombie beholder. You get one or the other. I can't do both.
I think given the size of the crowd we have to deal with, I think the first option is probably the more useful in this situation.
All right, just let me know when.
I could use a fireball to try to get rid of most of them, so there's at least a gap before we need to use the other thing.
That's actually a good idea.
But I don't
Because
have haste prepared, so
You hate me.
well, it was either have the big fiery explosion or you go faster when I thought we were taking a week-long trip.
Yeah, but I am the big fiery explosion.
No, you're the missile. This is more of a spray, like a death by nuke. You're like a
What?
pinpoint. Nothing. It was one or the other, and I still needed to get to my zombie, so...
Okay.
So I could do that and see how much it would take away.
I think that's a good idea. Marty checked off on it.
Sounds good
All
to
right.
me.
Jacob will get to the edge of the machine, the war machine, till we get close enough, and within 120 feet, right? 150.
Okay. Sure.
He'll aim the fireball directly in the center, on top of the zombie.
Okay, you want to hit the beholder as well? I assume.
Is it? I would assume so. Yeah, because he's moving around still, right?
No, they're all pretty stationary. They're stunned because of the waters of the Styx. But once you guys basically get your surprise round, whatever you're going to do here, then we'll kick off combat because the waters are going to stop.
Okay.
But
Jeremy, do you want to get in the air so as soon as I explode them, you'll have time to try to cut it off before most of them gather on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I'll wait on you.
sounds perfect. So about how far are we from the zombie beholder?
It sounds like Jaco is going to throw a fireball before you guys fully pull up. Is that my understanding?
I don't know how big is how big is the circle of zombies, I guess.
95 feet. So you'll be able to get all of them and the zombie beholder in the fireball.
How
95
Siobhan,
feet
how
across.
Yeah, 95 feet across.
It's only a
wait,
20-foot
to the
sphere.
zombies or
So if you look at the map,
There's a map. Oh, there's a map. Hi, map.
there's a map?
yeah. So you've got a group of zombies here. From one side of it to the other is about 90 feet.
Okay. Mine's only a 20-foot sphere.
Is it diameter or radius?
20-foot. Oh, radius, so 40.
40. So you can get one side or the other. Sorry, I for whatever reason conflated the range of fireball with
I'll
the
take 90.
diameter of it.
I'll take 90.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I bet.
Make Jaco a little stronger than he expected.
So which side would you like to get? Slash, are you going to try to get the beholder zombie?
I would assume.
Hey Siobhan, how close do you have to be to the zombies to yell at them?
You are muted.
Aish. Okay, so I think if I get here on one of the treads and I yell, they'll shuffle in the opposite direction.
Yes,
They
but how
basically
close do you have to be to yell at them?
I can do it from here.
Well,
I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
is there,
I
like-
don't think the vehicle's accurate to our position right now. Is it, Jason?
It is not. I just have it on there because you guys
Okay.
said you were going to pull up, but I assume that if you're going to launch a fireball or whatever the hell else,
Yeah.
you'll do that before
Do
you're
you-
right on top.
I would recommend pulling up fairly close because their first instinct is going to be run away. I don't
Mhm.
think they could run away from something they, you know.
Mhm.
I feel
Yeah.
more confident having them see me as a threat.
Mhm.
Also,
Yeah,
to be
and like, is there like
frank,
a radius in which they have to be to, like, be affected by your
like to
shouting,
hear
yelling
it and
for it?
shit?
Yeah,
It doesn't say.
it does actually.
It does?
Sorry.
Yeah, it does.
Yes. Yeah, turn undead, yes.
Roll. I'm looking.
30 feet around you, I think.
30 feet.
Anybody within 30 feet. So it have to be within 30 feet.
Okay, so you'd have to. Ooh.
Actually, what's funny, and this is just Mark because what's funny is if you're near this first person that I'm like pulling from, and you hit 30, that'll actually equal everybody into 40 if you can actually push them into this 40 right here.
So I could yell, and
Pretty
then
fucking
Jaco can
sweet.
do his little explodey thing.
Mhm.
And it should give
If it doesn't,
Jeremina time to get in, get out.
mhm. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so we'll
Hi, baby
try to get
girl.
closer and hope they stay still till Savon yells, and then Jeremina just be in the air. So once the explosion happens, you fly in, cut off, and get back.
Sounds great.
All right. Think we have a plan.
All right.
Would
Oh
you be able
shoot!
to
Did
take
I
a
hit the
break
button?
before we enact said plan, by the way?
Yeah, we can take a quick break.
Okay. We will be right back. Hi everyone, we're back. It's been a while. How are you?
Hello, everybody. We pick back up in Avernus as the group will begin to execute their plan on taking out a zombie beholder for a strange figure going by the moniker the Eye Merchant. So, with that being said, what is you guys' plan before combat kicks off?
Um.
Okay, so
So
do we want to get me closer so I can yell and basically try and shuffle those zombies back and therefore get Jaco to essentially get as many as possible? Anybody else?
And then I'll be flying up ahead, and then when Jaco does his little, then I go in and I snap the ruby red eye stalk off.
That sounds pretty much exactly it.
All right.
All right. All we need is Marty to drive.
Marty will start to drive.
Okay. All right.
Thank
So
you, sweet Jose.
you all get the war machine into a location near the fairly stunned group of undead. And as you approach, the crew members on the deck of the Eye Merchant's vessel um, seem to get ready to stop spraying the waters of the river Styx on these zombies. Um, what would you like to do?
Okay. Out of character question, are we going to be pulling up the same way that the boat is pulling up?
I can rotate it if you guys would like. You tell me.
Uh, hmm. Yeah, like they're running this way.
Sure. So you guys want to orient it a little bit more. Um,
Do we want to come up on the opposite side? I come up from. I
so
was gonna say maybe I was gonna say somewhere like here, so that way they run away from the beholder as well. But that also works. All right, sounds good to me then. Put me on the bow of that ship. And how far would? Yeah, so they'd be running into this area. It's another jawbone situation. I do think about that jawbone sometimes,
all the
wandering its
time.
way through the Cholton wastes.
It's my Roman Empire. Uh,
He's coming back.
He's coming back.
all
Local
right.
jawbone makes it all the way up to 10 towns.
All right.
Oh,
So
love jawbone.
how many of these are making a save against your?
Okay, let me check the old distance. So yeah, it will be all the homies in this area.
Okay.
Those 5.
All right. And what is your
Spell save DC is 15. No, I'm because from me, this is the furthest.
Okay. And how many levels in cleric do you have?
I have 3.
Okay. All right. So, I will roll 5d20s.
What do you mean run out of my designated uses? I literally just
Wow. All right. So, as the sprayers on the barge come to an end, you cast Turn Undead, and all 5 of those affected creatures will move 30 feet away. So
hell yeah.
that'll place them here-ish, I think. Or pretty close to that.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, there-ish.
Yeah.
Right. Also, these rolls, ridiculous.
I mean, I have no complaints if they continue to go in that direction.
All right. And then we're doing a fireball as well. All right, where at? No, that's okay. So, sorry. So you want it up a little bit more? I'm confused. Uh, I'm moving it now. One to the right. So, like here. Right here. All right. Yep. Yeah. If you don't want to hit the beholder, that's fine. Okay. So, with that being said, go ahead and roll some damage because these guys are not particularly hardy. I don't necessarily. Oh well. DC 12 dex. Jeez. One, two. Okay. So the fireball erupts and does a hefty amount of damage to the undead in its radius, but none of them fall. Okay. Anything else before we drop into order?
I use dash to get within 60 feet.
Okay.
And I am up in the air.
Okay. Easy enough. With that, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Let's go.
Oops, did that a little early. Don't forget to remove EV3, please.
Yep.
Is ZB3 not here?
It
No,
is here. It's just
from the order.
yeah. EV3 just goes on my initiative. As it should be.
Hey, Amina.
For some reason, the Umwelt thing is not showing me the prices of things or letting me buy them. I like to cry.
Nat 20. Get sucked.
Yeah.
Saw that. All right. With that, all of the zombies are going to go on initiative. Initiative 2. And actually, before we go any further, let me just nix that out. Okay. Right. Well, with that, Jeremina, you're up.
Cool. All right. Cool. I'm gonna get real close to that asshole. Um, can I see the ruby red eye socket?
Yes, you can. It is attached to one of its sort of smaller eye stalks. It has a very distinctive, sort of clear ruby finish, and there's something sort of suspended inside of the ruby, inside of its head.
Okay. Um, all right. Okay, cool. What I'm going to do is Jermina's going to, as she's flying over, ready her whip, and I think like what she does, because she does have the movement, is I think kind of like land on the beholder and wrap the whip around the eye stalk and then pull.
Okay.
Um, I don't know how I would like. I mean, I guess it would just be like a weapon attack or
Yeah, I would say go ahead and make a weapon attack.
okay. Okay. And I can do green flame blade as a part of that, right? Or would you prefer I didn't?
No, you can, because swinging a
It's
weapon is part of the.
the spell casting. Cool, cool,
Yep.
cool. Okay. 24, making
The
my
fireball
other
cast.
24 and 20.
Both hit.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, and then okay. Uh okay. Thank you for everyone's patience. I am on a touchpad.
You're fine.
You're valid. I hate touchpads on Boundary. If anything, we
All right.
apologize to you for you having to deal with that.
Right. Oh, I think with Green Flame Blade I can only do one attack.
Yes, correct.
So okay, that's fine. The 24, that is going to be 10 damage. Um I don't think there's a zombie within 5 feet of it.
There is not.
Okay, so that's fine. I think the flame just kind of, well, no, what happens is instead of the second flame kind of dissipating, it just kind of wreaths back around Jeremina, and she'll, activate the flames of Pathelagos.
Okay.
Um,
How much additional damage? Or no, that helps you for next time, right?
yeah, I think it's sorry.
It's an amount if people damage you,
Yeah, I
and
think
an amount if you. Yeah, it's just a
Okay.
defense thing, more or less, I think. But
Cool.
let Fish confirm.
yeah, they would have to hit me with a melee attack, and then they would take like a 1d4 fire. All right, perfect.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you tug on the eye stalk and do a little bit of damage to this creature, but the eye stalk does not come loose. Um, right, Marty, you are up.
Cool. Am I busy with the war machine currently, or is that
No, we've resolved all that.
cool? Marty will go ahead and let me have my Marty, please. She'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30 to there. Pulling out her crossbow as she goes. And she will fire at something within 100 feet. She will go for this one as it is closest to Rhea and Jaco.
Okay, sounds good.
Tyke. 11 to hit.
A 11 will hit.
Damn, okay, yeah.
I mean,
Damage.
they're zombos, so.
Yeah. 8 points of damage, and then she'll do that. If that does not bring it down, she'll do it again. If it does kill it, she will go on to the next one.
It does not kill it.
Attack it again. 16
Okay.
to hit.
That will hit.
7 points of damage.
Okay. It is still up, but looking quite hurt.
Bet. That is Marty's actions. As a bonus action, she will order EV3 to get down on the ground
Okay.
and go 5, 10. How big of a drop is it down?
Off the side of the war machine, it's like
Yeah.
15-ish feet.
Okay, so can EV3 climb down
Yep.
with movement?
Yep.
Okay, so that was 5, 10, 25, 30. I think I have 40 or 35, 40. That's where EV3 is right now.
All
That's
right.
my turn.
Okay. Siobhan, you are up.
All right, let's see. How far can I move from the boat? Roughly here. All right, and from there. Oh god, what is the range on that bad boy? Oh, nope, never mind. I'll do a little spiritual weapon as a treat.
Sweet.
Nice.
Where are you dropping that?
And
I might as well drop it right here.
Okay.
And whack that dude.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit.
And that's going to be 5 damage.
Okay. On this one.
Yes.
Okay. It whacks it. Recoiling away from the holy damage. Anything else?
That is all.
Okay. All right, Jaco, you are up. You launched your fireball and did quite a bit of damage to quite a number of the zombies. What would you like to do? Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Okay. 12 will hit. He still smoldering and moldering from the fireball is struck by your fire bolt and is just sort of engulfed permanently in flames and collapses to the ground.
That works, and that's his turn.
Okie dokie. With the waters of the river Styx running off of it and having been sort of burned and tugged at slightly, the beholder zombie regains what little bit of consciousness it has and turns to look at you, Jeremina, and it activates one of its eye rays.
Oh boy.
And we're gonna roll a dice to see which one it activates. All right, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Are you sure?
Yes,
It can't be anything else.
it is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Ooh. I sure hope it's not the spell of like the ray of kill your friends right now. Um. Okay, that's fine. Saving +3 because of my aura. 15?
15. All right. So as it turns and looks at you, sort of the initial burst of combat wearing off, it looks at you and you feel a wave of fear wash over you. But you're able to shrug it off. The magical effects not taking hold. So you are now immune to the Holder Zombie's fear ray for the remainder of the encounter. Um, that was its turn, and now it is the zombie's turn. Um, which we've got a bunch of dudes. See, it's funny because all of the injured ones can move at Siobhan because you're still in the air, correct, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm kind of braced against the bow holder, but I am like, I would say that I'm flying.
Okay. So there's a bunch of zombies that can't move closer to Siobhan, and then there's all of the injured ones that Jaco hit with a fireball, which can. So uh, they're going to move their little 30-foot shamble.
Man, if only I was Koja.
Spike Road.
Spec Grove.
Spike
Right.
Grove.
So they're actually going to come 30 feet. 30 feet. These are the guys that have to continue moving away.
I love creating a drastic push and pull on the local map.
All right. There we go.
And I'm very glad I took Warcaster.
All right. That will conclude the zombies' turn because there's really no point in them dashing. And we're back to the top of the order. Jeremy, it is your turn.
Let's fucking okay. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to
Realized
I'm thinking
I didn't put Rhea in initiative. She's there now.
Freya was late. She was like
She was the first one on the ground, but she was late.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jermina's going to shoot into the air, still keeping the whip wrapped around the stalk. I mean, like what she's trying to go for is like ripping it out of its head.
Yep.
Or popping it out of the socket. Whatever way works.
All right. Go ahead and roll to strike. And just for over the table clarity, there is a damage threshold to remove the eye or the stalk.
Okay.
Just
So
so you
like
know.
damage threshold all at once? That's
Yep.
what you mean? Okay. Okay. Am I rolling like a regular attack?
Yep. Just
Okay.
roll an attack.
Copy, copy, copy. No.
Oh
Ooh.
no!
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Do we have any info?
Well, also keep in mind you do have an extra attack at this point, correct?
Yeah. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was applying or not.
Yep. Yeah, because you
I
can
do
attack
have an
twice.
I do have an inspo
Or you can
on
do that.
my
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll probably get some before the Zariel thing. Much better.
That'll hit.
Both?
Both hit, yeah.
Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna smite.
Hell yeah.
And so that's gonna be it. And it's undead, right? No, I get my bonus to fiends. Okay. Woo.
Oof.
Wait, is that fire? 1 second.
Believe that is fire damage. For you.
Is Divine Smite isn't a spell.
It is not.
Okay,
It
so Flames of Pathelagos wouldn't count, even though it is fire damage. How do you feel about that?
hold on. Cast a spell which deals fire. So it is not a spell, so I would say no.
Okay,
Now, if you were hitting with Green Flame Blade, I would say yes, because that is
right.
a spell. Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be 18 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. You continue to strike at it and pull and tug to include applying flame and heat, and it does not separate from the beholder, unfortunately. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Um, is this something? Okay, I'm just gonna ask.
Mhm.
Is it damage that's going to accumulate, or is it damage that I have to do all at once?
Damage you have to do all at once.
Damage I have to do all at once.
Mhm.
Got it.
All right. Marty, what's up?
Bit. Marty will continue her stride forward. 4, 5. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alrighty. Now that things are in much more view, she is going to what do I want to do? She will, as a bonus action, go ahead and charge up her repeater, and in doing so, cast Branding Smite. And she will fire at the beholder with that.
Cool.
12 to hit.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Does not hit, unfortunately. The bolt
Okay.
goes wide.
That is fine. Next. 25.
That will hit.
Cool. So that is 11 points of damage from the bolt itself.
Okay.
And then only 4 points of radiant damage from the Branding Smite.
Okay.
And with that, I cannot turn invisible if that matters. And it also sheds dim light from 5-foot radius, so it glitters.
Okay. Jeremini, you see a magical bolt, come sailing in and striking true on the beholder.
She would specifically be aiming for the big eye, but it's probably a little bit too late to call shots.
Yeah. You don't necessarily get the sense that this thing could actually see, to be totally honest. All right. Anything else, Marty?
That was her action, bonus action, and movement, so that will be all.
All right,
EV3 will
Siobhan.
beep boop and wait for instructions for next time.
Got it. All right, Siobhan, you are up and muted.
You're
I
up
have
and
plenty
muted.
of zombies coming my way, which is
Just-
absolutely delightful.
Quacks.
Love to see it. I'm gonna shuffle backwards a bit. Because Siobhan sees all these zombies coming towards her and she's like, ah. But she is gonna keep up the attack here.
Okay.
Try and finish off that bat. Ugh, 11 does not hit.
That does hit.
Oh, that does hit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Well, yeah.
Pray for more damage. 5 more damage.
That hurts it. Right? That was your bonus action, correct?
Yeah. Can I attack these bad boys on my action? I would have to roll a Constitution save though, right?
For what?
So if I were to come up and attack one of these, would I have
Yep.
to roll a Constitution save to keep concentration on the spiritual weapon?
Only when they schwack you.
Only when
And
they
spiritual
schwack
weapon
me.
doesn't use concentration.
Oh, after casted, it's just kind of there.
Yeah.
All right,
Unless you
great.
die, it's still there.
I'm gonna fucking whack this bad boy.
Okay, go ahead.
Spiritual weapon plus spirit guardians was a speciality of one Penelope Erickson.
And I'm going to hit the bad boy that I'm currently in front of.
Got it.
Wait, I think I'm also level 5, so I get 2 attacks anyway.
Yep.
That'll
hit.
Only if you reach that level.
Oh no, I'm level 5 in monk.
Oh, okay.
Okay. As you sort of attack through, the lingering damage done by Jaco's fireball makes this particular zombie very easy to cut down.
Get melted, idiot. And then gonna shuffle up here.
Okay.
Whack.
That hits.
Alright. And 10 damage to that bad boy.
And once again, weakened pretty significantly by Jaco's fireball, it is slain.
Yay!
All right, anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Rhea is going to step up and do the same thing. Okay. Okay, both are going to hit. And where the heck did I put? Okay. More than 2. More than 2. She also takes out 2 zombies that Jaco injured and will step up. Okay, speaking of Jaco, it is your turn.
All right, Jaco, seeing things didn't go his way the first time, and seeing people get really close to the zombies, is going to make sure it doesn't happen again. So he's casting another fireball right there.
Sick. Okay.
Purposely,
right,
I purposely made sure that Rhea and Savan are not getting hit by these.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead and roll that damage.
29.
Yeah. All right.
And it's a black fire.
Jesus
it's not red.
wept.
It's a black flame. It's not a red flame.
Okay.
Is that the spiritual weapon?
Hmm?
The spiritual weapon.
What happens to the spiritual weapon? It just
I-
like goes
The
to
spirit-
swing
I
and
don't
there's
think spiritual
nothing
weapon.
there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think the spiritual weapon has a HP.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
All right. So that black fire erupts, and when the smoke and flame clear, all of the zombies in that area obliterated, just turned to ash. Anything you'd like to do with your bonus action?
No.
All right. It is the Beholder zombie's turn. It is going to try to bite Jeremina, I think. So,
Be right back.
yep. So that is a 21 to hit.
It hits. You already know what I'm going to do.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm guessing you're doing Hellish Rebuke with Flames of Phlegethos layered on it. Sick.
But I don't have flames of. Yeah, I don't have flames because I didn't use fire last turn, but I am going
Oh,
to
okay.
upcast Hellish Rebuke. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Dex -1 on this guy.
Fail, fail, fail.
5, I'm assuming, does not save.
Whoo! All right. Let me just double check if any of those are 1s or 2s. Oh. Oh, we love to see it. We love to see it.
Okay, so what's the new total?
20.
Okay. Right. Couple things happen. The first one is as these flames lash out in retribution at this giant beholder zombie, it sort of the flame washes against it and does quite a bit of damage. And that damage layered on top of all of the other damage that you've done to the stock, the sort of in it being harmed, the stock that you had been targeting falls loose and hits the ground with sort of a wet thwap. So the stock with the eye of interest is on the ground. Okay. Anything else, Jeremina?
Nope.
Okay.
That was just my reaction.
Oh yeah, good point. Okay, beholder zombie is done. It's regular zombies' turn. Boop. And these guys have to keep moving away, I'm pretty sure. But there is one zombie that will try to get a whack in on Siobhan.
How dare.
Yep.
Wait, do I have a reaction? I don't think I have a reaction to this though.
That will be a 18 to hit.
Oh, meat beats.
Okay. So that does 4 points of bludgeoning damage as it whaps you. And with that, we are back to the top of the round. With most of my zombos completely mitigated, turned to ash.
Is that me?
That is you.
Oh my god. Okay. Cool. I am going to use the dash action with the I think with like her whip having like choked it out, it going slack, kind of unfurling again. Um I want to press the whip, and I'm going to visualize killing the beholder. And Jermina's kind of like, yes, no, would that make you happy?
It's pretty ambivalent.
Okay. Jermina dips. She kind of drops from the beholder, um, picks up the stalk, I think doing her best not to like ever touch the ground,
Mhm.
and she's dipping using
Okay.
dash 60 feet. And then I think she's gonna bonus action cast Misty Step and apparate on the ship.
Okay.
So if the beholder gets he has an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Yes, he does. We're gonna go ahead and just roll that. The bite. Where's my? Okay, there we go. I do not think a 7 hits. So it
No, it does
snaps.
not.
It snaps its jaws at you, but misses. So you're going to be you're taking your movement and then reappearing on the ship, right?
Yes. And then free action, she'll wave the stalk around.
Okay, fair enough. Got it.
She's doing some Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit.
All right. Anything else, Jeremina?
Nope.
Okay. All right, Marty, you are up.
Cool. Marty will fire at this. Given that Jeremina is heading back, Marty will go ahead and use her action and bonus action to, or action, her movement and action to dash up to the wheel and get this thing ready to start moving again. So
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and she'll get there next time.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then EB3 will also use its movement to get back up here. So 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40. Cool.
Okay.
Or, damn. Actually, no, it doesn't cost any movement. Nope, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Okay. Siobhan, you are up. And muted.
Don't worry, I hear every single time I start talking, I immediately check Discord. Okay, so spiritual weapon's gonna come up here and attempt to whack that bad boy that's next to me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Don't mind me. There's a 20 hit.
That will definitely hit.
All right. 9 damage.
9 damage. Let's see. Math. Okay. It takes 9 points of damage. It
All right.
did not enjoy that.
Well, it's gonna enjoy these next 2 actions a lot less. Oof. 9 hit.
That will hit.
All right. 6 damage.
All right. It is still up.
It's just getting beat to death by like, because I like to picture Siobhan's spiritual weapon is just like a set of esoteric gauntlets.
Oh, I fucking love that.
And so it's Siobhan hitting this dude with a quarterstaff, and then 2 gauntlets just like beating the shit out of him.
That's so funny.
25 to
love
hit.
that.
25 will hit.
10 damage.
All right. The zombie goes down.
This poor thing just got beat to death. All right. And 30 feet will get me back on the ship. Let's go.
Okay.
Well, actually, first, Siobhan's gonna look at Rhea and motion for like, come on, scurry, and hop her happy ass back on the ship.
Okay. Yeah, Rhea's gonna take dash action and run back to the ship.
Siobhan has a hand out when she gets there,
Okay.
basically to help her up on the ship.
She will take that hand and will go ahead and climb up. And the beholder zombie will get one last salvo with its eye stalks. Once again, trying to hit Jeremina, who's now waving one of its eye stalks around like a mad person. Oops.
You ever just want to wave an eye stalk?
All right, Jeremina, I need you to roll.
Did I open a portal to hell again? I
Uh,
gotta stop touching shit.
I need you to
Opens
roll
a
a.
portal to the abyss.
I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, come on.
What? Sure, why not?
Come on, Jeremy. You got this.
Go, Jeremina, go, Jeremina, go.
15?
15. All right. Okay. So as it is like looking around again, trying to find its target now that you've sort of disappeared and then apparated back up, it snaps an eye stalk to you, and you just see this sort of like green blue ray just shoot your direction and sort of go directly over your shoulder, missing you just by a bit, but you can feel like the force, like almost like the magical windbreak off of this particular particular beam, knowing very well that it would have walloped you pretty sufficiently had it struck you. But at this point, Marty is pulling the war machine away, and the beholder, unable to move faster than 20 feet per round, once again begins getting sprayed with the waters of the river Styx once you are all clear of the combat area, thus resolving combat. That was a
Shit, I can't-
disintegration ray, by the way.
Oh, God. I would have flown. I would have changed my flight to go from Yuma to BWI to Yuma to Boston to fucking beat you up if Jeremy had disintegrated.
Can you imagine if I got disintegrated here? That would have been the
That'd be
funniest way to
hilarious.
end the session. Oh
That'd,
my god.
that'd be the saddest way to end the session.
No,
It
the
would be
funniest-
out of character. It would be hilarious. In character, everybody would be like, "Oh my fucking god,
God,
Jeremy's
Marty
that would
is
have
like,
been
oh my
pain.
god, I can't believe we gotta.
Are you done?
Yes.
Can
So,
someone just
almost.
sweep the fucking
Mm.
floor? Why is there so much ash here? What the
Where's
hell?
Jeremina?
So
Jeremy?
you all pull away from the combat area. The beholder zombie still somewhat intact, though gravely injured, and you once again see the dimension door sort of fold open, and through it fling steps, still a mind flayer and still covered in grotesque surgical robes. And you could see a bit of a smile in his eyes as he says, "So you have it then?"
Yeah.
That we do.
Can I have a question?
Certainly.
Can I keep the stalk? Like, can I have the stalk?
Sure. Let me see it. And he'll materialize from his belt a pouch, and will fish around and pull 3 soul coins out and sort of motion them, place them back in the bag, and extend them, and then we'll take the stock, sort of whip his robes to the side, and dive a hand into like a leather pouch on his belt and remove a very wacky looking device where he will simply hold the eye stalk and will articulate this thing, which effectively just like pushes back the eyelids and scoops the eyeball directly out of the stalk. And it doesn't make necessarily like a really like spongy, gross sound because it's actually more of a scrape because the eye in the stalk is that sort of crystal clear red ruby. And that white speck that you've seen embedded inside of it is a sort of small ornamental skull serving as like pupil and iris. And he'll pull it out and re-extend the stalk back to you.
Jermina will take it, and then she'll say, "Can I ask one last question?
Certainly.
Who has the prettiest eyes out of all of us?" You had to have thought.
Everybody turns and stares at Flink.
Yeah.
Nope.
Batting eyelashes and all.
He'll point at Jaco.
Damn.
100% not making
Interesting.
eye contact at all.
Wow, he's
That-
homosexual. I didn't
Why
realize that.
him? Why him?
You sound offended, Siobhan.
No, I'm curious.
It's often not really about the way the eyes appear, but what they've seen or have not seen, or from when or whence they came.
Oh, he knows. Flink, I think it's a good idea that you go now. You've been an absolute delight, though.
Oh,
You've
our
been a
payment.
lot. Do not
You've
be a
been great.
stranger.
And when actually, could you stay until we get our payment?
Oh
We
no,
did.
he handed over
I got
the
it in
3
my
soul
hand.
coins.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Soul coins looks great.
Okay. Marty will hold out her hands for the soul coins.
I have them.
I put them. I put them
No,
in
she
my bag.
keeps them in her bag of holding.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I'm stupid. Yeah, here you go.
Thank you. Oh, got them.
Well, farewell. Do be safe in the remainder of your journeys. We appreciate the help. If you ever find yourself deeper in hell, please feel free to swing by the eye market. I'm sure.
Is the eye
Avernus-
market in the abyss?
No, the deeper in hell, specifically in Maladomani.
You keep bringing up the abyss, Siobhan. You want us to go to the abyss?
No, but it seems
Stop
like
saying it.
it's like Beetlejuice. If you say abyss 3 times in a row, the fucking war machine will teleport there.
See, that is true, but because it's the abyss, it's a random amount of times. It's like
Yeah,
pi.
it's never the same amount twice.
Well, farewell, and once again, just sort of dimension door in on himself and will depart your vessel. And you see, after a short period of time, the barge on the River Styx begins to move, that sort of unsettling, multi-eyed flag trailing behind it. And eventually, once out of view, the sprayers stop focusing on the beholder zombie, and it just sort of um, effectively wanders off with nothing, no clear line of sight on a target, or no willingness to fight anymore.
Well,
So
hopefully
that's
we won't have
two
to deal with.
people we've given potentially world-ending equipment to.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't come to bite us in our ass.
Does
That's not the
anybody
right
know what
phrase.
that was? It was just like
Well, it was like a red crystal gem with a skull in it.
Does that ring a bell?
should we ask the lady in the bundle?
Can Marty attempts to go through her big book of identify based on Jeremiah's description?
Sure. Make a Arcana check with
I
disadvantage.
Arcana with disadvantage. 14.
14. No. It doesn't really match the description of anything that you have in your identification book. It doesn't seem. Yeah, it's whatever it is weird. It's not. It's certainly not a. It's not anything like an Eritas eye or anything like that. It's likely more deeply magical than that.
Yeah, it's like she's gone through the entire eye section. She checked the index. She went through the necromancy section. Nothing. Okay. Next order of business. Can Marty? Why do you keep on saying Marty? Like Siobhan saying
Marty.
it. Marty. Can Marty go ahead and can Marty check out these McFucking soul coins
Yep, certainly.
from being attacked?
There
Stop the
are
violence.
there are 3 soul coins. All of them are from the same warlord,
Ooh,
and
who's warlord?
the the there are 3 dots or 3 motes on each coin, and the iconography is of a parasol, and that parasol is constructed of
Shit.
bones.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it's
the
that
hive.
one lady.
It's the babe
It's the babe.
that we've been desperately wanting to run into, but we will probably only get the chance at Zariel's feast.
Hmm. Nice. Cool. Marty will look to the group and say, am I allowed to ask my questions?
If there's only 3 motes, no.
But you guys said it was okay to before.
Yeah, but you asked permission for this one. And we're saying that, and I am personally saying, not we, I am personally saying that if there's only 3 motes on them, I don't feel comfortable with you asking questions.
Well, that's going to be the vast majority of them. Only ones related to, I believe, Bell himself have 4.
Well, you did ask. We said no.
Siobhan said no.
And Marty said, not Marty, Jeremina said no. It's 2 out of 3. We're not looking at Jaco. Majority rules.
Jacob,
I was not a part of this. I have no idea what's going on, so I can't really
so
say
you
yes or
can
no.
ask questions of the soul coins and get information about the person trapped within them, which can be useful in making sure we don't kill any people trapped in Elturel that came from Elturel.
But
But you're also wasting the fuel for us to get around Avernus.
But I've already dealt with that by making our soul machine, our war machine, more fuel efficient.
Making
Which
the machine more efficient doesn't take away the fact you're wasting fuel to ask a question.
okay,
Also,
okay,
you never
Tom.
specified how you made it more fuel efficient.
Yeah, but one, uh, b- I am kind of suspicious on the fuel efficient thing. I don't like that you haven't indulged that with us. Two, we're not going to use wasting. It is important to Marty. I don't think it's wasteful if it's something that brings Marty peace, even if I think everyone in a soul coin has it coming, and that we should be chewing through these things like napkins.
Well, my opinion was
Um,
asked, and that's all. But
Hmm.
it's whatever you two want, because you both seem to understand the situation more than I do, because...
So, Marty, how exactly did you get it more fuel efficient?
Um, I mean, it's kind of complicated.
How did you get it
Um,
more fuel efficient?
by using my so
Using your.
I realized that these soul coins are actually pretty not as efficient as one would think they are. So what I did is sort of cut out the middleman.
It's your blood.
What? How? Why would you even assume that I'm putting my
I would
blood?
assume it's your blood because you said it's something on your person.
I've never said it was
Hair
on
doesn't
my person.
count because the moment that anything grows out of you, your hair, your skin, your nails, it's dead. The only thing you could possibly be doing is chopping off different sorts of limbs, and I haven't seen anything missing from you. So by
Wait,
that immediate deduction, it has to be either your blood or your spit or some other bodily fluid I'd rather not think about. And
I haven't noticed anything, to be clear.
I don't ever remember saying that this was something on my person.
you said your. You said I use my, and then you cut off to proceed to another explanation. A more long-winded explanation that was slowly making me frustrated. So I cut out the middleman and confirmed my answer.
So is it your blood? Lifespan?
That too. It
Does
could be years off your life.
does it matter? It works.
Yes.
It works better than a soul coin.
No, you don't get to raise all this fuss about asking these soul coins these questions and now not give us our information.
Also, when we went down to make the deal to open the bank account, and Jeremina offered to give her own lifespan in order as like a like a pad in case we didn't pay these things. Jeremina offered her lifespan, you raised a fucking fuss. So what makes you think that you're either more or less special than Jeremina that we would not care about your lifespan in equal measure?
It's not my lifespan.
So it's your blood.
Memories?
No,
Worse. Ostensibly worse.
it's just a tiny bit of my vitality. Okay?
Marty, you have a hole in your heart.
I didn't even
And
know that. That makes this worse.
I used to have a hole in my heart. It got fixed.
You don't recover from having a hole in your heart. You're
You
sick.
you also you also don't recover from getting your soul put in a fucking furnace. Why should I be sacrificing these people if I'm not willing to just like give
Because
like
you're still alive and you have a choice. They're just smushed in a soul coin.
and
You still have the ability of free will. Whatever free will that they have is dead and gone, quite literally.
you don't know that.
What are their options? What can they do?
I don't know yet. I'm going to figure that out. Just get them out of this situation where they're stuck, at least. Then whatever happens, happens after that.
How often have you been giving your life essence to the machine?
It's right now.
What, just once?
It's been keeping us going. And I'm not wrong in the fact that these things are highly inefficient. Like, us one.
Martha, Marty, I love you. Maybe it's best if you stop talking right now or defending what you're doing. I still haven't made up my mind about it. Um, so when were you gonna share this?
Probably when it showed.
To be completely and utterly honest, Jeremina, I wasn't. Because I knew you guys would have this reaction.
Which is why I said probably when it showed, because when it showed, we would start asking questions and we would reach this conclusion.
Siobhan, I don't
Anyway.
understand. How we're two nosy bitches. Do you really think I was about to be in her apartment for upwards of quite a bit of time? Did she think I wasn't rifling through her drawer? Fuck, Marty. God, you're so smart. I wish I could take a cold shower right now. Whoo! All right. Well,
Siobhan does a little fanning motion with her hand next to Jeremy.
didn't we agree on an open book policy? I get that Jaco's thing will crack open the universe, whatever, still pisses me off. But, I mean, we get tangible whatever BS with that.
10 out of 10.
Marty, you don't get to flagellate yourself like, I don't know, fucking Lathander sacrificing himself for the sun again. Because you're not a god. You're not compressed in a soul coin. You're not any of those things. And you don't get to make that decision for the rest of us. Every single time I have sacrificed myself, it has been in the full understanding and vision of the others. You don't get to do that. If I don't get to do that, you don't get to do that.
She does have a point. She does announce every time that she's about to self-sacrifice.
Okay. Then, hey everyone, I will be self-sacrificing myself this way. Okay?
It does not change the fact that you did keep it a secret.
Marty will take a deep breath and let it out very slowly.
Okay. So here's how it's gonna go. We're gonna do rotations. Next time the engine needs a little bit of vitality, I'll go. And then it'll be Siobhan's turn, then Rhea's, then Jaco's, and let's keep Jaco low on the rotation because he is also kind of mealy. Um,
Wait, you're not going to stop me from doing this?
it's already been done.
And there's no way that we could stop you from doing it. You are our driver.
So, but we'll go in rotation. So tell us next time. I'll drop in. Then yeah, we'll cycle through. I think I'm gonna say it's Sneep, Lady of the Brambles. We got guests. I don't. Sneep's already. I'm
Yeah.
not using Sneep. You know,
No.
I'm not using Sneep like that.
Sneep
Yeah.
and Lulu are precious cargo.
Yeah. Um. And I am. You are gonna pass over the soul coins. You are gonna pass them over to Siobhan. We're gonna put you on soul coin beta block probation, some suspension,
Soul coin
some.
probation.
You can get your toys back in like a day or something, but I got to take something from you. I'm mad.
Siobhan holds out her hand.
Can does it have to be the soul coins or can it be anything?
No, I think it should be the soul coins.
Is there anything as precious as these soul coins to you?
Marty will think for a long moment. Uh, hmm,
I think the better question is, can we trust you not to ask these soul coins any questions if they are in your possession?
Well, I think we can.
hmm.
And I mean, if Marty's lying about that, we've been teaching Sneep how to drive. And the
No,
river's safe.
I want to hear it from Marty.
I swear on my mother that I will not ask questions unless you give me permission to. Unless we all agree to it. And she
All
will
right.
remove from around her neck her holy symbol of Gon that I don't think you guys have ever seen her not have. Be like, this is from my mother. This is my most precious thing. Okay?
So 3 people in a soul coin are nothing to a necklace.
I
You said precious to her,
I did.
I
comparatively.
need Marty's shoulders will kind of, well, not kind of, will slump and she'll hold the necklace to her chest and look extremely conflicted and say, I can't not protect these people.
Then it sounds like they're more precious than that necklace.
I, will you promise to give them back? Will you promise not to fuel them, okay?
Well, yeah, these soul coins were going to go to the bank because we are in debt currently.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But I don't. We can let Marty say goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would we, honey? Would doing funerals make you feel good? I think it would.
If we're going to give them back, can I at least get their names before we do that?
How much does that take?
A single note?
Mm,
I think Jermina's gonna look over at Siobhan, and I don't think Jermina can effectively do puppy eyes, but she is like kind of, like a mom and a dad. Like, come on, let's let him have some ice cream.
you can ask the name Of one of them.
But if we're not going to use them for fuel anyways, then why does it
Were there
matter?
any Okay, were there any stipulations on how full the soul coins had to be, or the conditions that the soul coin had to be in, or is it just the fact that we had the certain amount of soul coins taken out at the bank? DM.
You would assume that that you were loaned full soul coins, that they'll likely be counting the number of motes um, for any payments.
We were loaned full soul coins. And if a bank is a bank, they will be expecting full soul coins. Either that, or we will have to find more.
Right. Okay.
So you get to ask one of them.
I'll ask just one of them. Thank you. Siobhan.
A handful, Marty. No wonder your mom is like that.
I'm confused by your statement.
You're just a handful.
Oh.
I think this is the most I've ever been besieged by a single person. God, you just keep them coming. What a mess. All of us, well, except you, Rhea.
No, Ray is messy.
No, it's just all under the couch.
True, that's fair.
All right. And with
Can
that,
can Marty pick up a soul coin and ask her who are you question?
sure. Let me go grab my. I did not have my. I really do not understand why my DM's guild is just like in French for whatever reason.
Interesting.
Sacred Blue.
Okay. Um.
She'll go with whichever.
Okay. You have no particular preference?
Yeah, because they're all the umbrella, right?
Yeah. Okay. You're going with one of those. Yes.
I thought
Was
they were
there?
all umbrellas.
Yeah, I thought they're all umbrellas.
Of the three that you got today, but you also have the ones that you've had
Oh,
Oh,
previously, which have a
Um,
variety of different warlords
the only
attached.
two that we currently have, we have already asked questions of.
Okay. Okay. So, um, roll me a D4, and if you roll a 4, roll again.
3.
3. Awesome.
Who are you?
The coin responds that its name is S0U1.
S0U1.
Yep.
nice.
Oh, interesting.
Its name is Soul.
It's soul. That's
Fascinating.
great.
Okay. Marty will hand her bag of soul coins off to Jeremina.
Okay.
Or actually, she'll pass it to Siobhan.
Yeah, Siobhan is taking all of the soul coins.
All right, fair enough. And with that, and the group now on the banks of the River Styx, proceeding with the time dilation and weird, strange effects of Avernus temporarily turned off, they will hopefully get to the Stygian dock next time for Zariel's little get together. And we will see y'all next week. Though coming up in January, we are going to have a break for some Session Zero stuff for our upcoming Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign, so we'll be off those weeks.
Yeah, which will be off stream.
Yep.
Okay.
But if you want to hear about them, join our Discord.
There it is.
But it is going to be off stream?
Wait,
Oh.
did you want it
you
on
said
stream?
you didn't want everybody in there, so I'd have to join every single one to stream it.
Oh, well, we'll figure it out, but I definitely know I want it recorded and put in public somewhere.
Okay.
You can do like events,
Yeah.
Okay.
or
We'll
you
figure
can
it
just
out.
like
We'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about
yeah,
it.
we'll figure it out.
All right. Everybody have a good night. See you next week. Bye.
Join our Discord to figure out what the fuck we're going to be doing.